Good morning, and we are now on to card number 4 of my Christmas and Tidings Christmas card event. So we're going to make a pocket card fold, and I'm going to give you the measurements for it. I wanted to make something with this beautiful evening evergreen card, and this paper is absolutely stunning. So I'm going to just move on and show you how to make it and give you the measurements for it. Okay, so everything's in the pack as usual, and here is the base card. So my base card, as I said before, is an evening evergreen, and it's 14 centimeters by 10 centimeters. We'll start off with that, and then the next two pieces that we're going to work with are these two pieces. So this is what makes the pocket bit of it, and the evening evergreen piece is 10 centimeters by 8.5, and the DSP is 9.5 by 8.5. And what we want to do is take our trimmer, and we want to cut from one corner to the next on both these pieces. So I'm just going to go and do that now on camera. I'll show you the best way to do it, in my opinion. So put both your corners, maybe I'm out of camera a little bit there. Put both the corners on the actual cutting track, and if you start from one corner, your cutter might sort of pucker the corner of it. So I'm going to start in the center, and I'll cut one way and then the other way, and that makes sure that your corners are nice and crisp. Okay, and we'll do the same with the designer series paper as well. So make sure that your corner is in the track on both sides, and like so. Okay, and that's all the cutting that you need to do for this particular one. So you will have to turn one piece on the back side, and you'll notice when you're cutting it that there's always a little lip where it has gone down, and it's quite simple just to run your finger across it with your fingernail, and that just smooths it all down. And this is what you want, sort of the two pieces to go like this, and you'll put one on one side, and then you'll put the reverse of it. I'm just going to smooth that down. Okay, so just add a little bit of glue, like so. And add it in. There's a beauty about this little pack of paper. I know it's 6 by 6, but the paper patterns on both sides are equally as pretty. Okay, let's take that one down. Now, so this is going to go on this side, and all we need to do is put a fine, if you have very fine tape, that would be good, or just put a little fine line of glue. The fine tip on this little bottle of glue is great for these sort of jobs. So I'm going to, you just want to do it on the sides where you're going to seal it as such. I think that's me. Okay, and then do it on this side. Now, and you can put whatever paper to the front you like, but I like this one. So that's why I'm going for that. Okay. So you have some ribbon in your pack as well, and we'll just tie that around and make a bow. And of course it's going to be futtery on camera, isn't it? I don't know about you, but you either get the bow right the first time or you don't get it at all. You could be futtering with it for ages. No, it's the wrong way for me. So I'm going to untie it. Like so. There, I'm happy with that. Give it a good wee tie. And you can rearrange it. Pull the, you want your tails down really, don't you? But I'm going to just snip them off in a rectangle or triangular sort of way. Who keeps a pair of scissors just literally for ribbon? Stampin' Up used to do these scissors years ago, and they're fabulous, and I have a little tag on them. So when I was growing up, my mum she would do dressmaking, and she always had a pair of scissors that we were not allowed to have, and we loved them because they were the sharpest pair in the house, and we always wanted to use them, but we weren't allowed to. And now I, as an adult, I know why. I don't want anybody using my ribbon scissors for paper. So we're going to do the design bit. So we're going to lift this out. This is what the inside bit of it is. And my insert is the Sahara sand is 12.5 centimetres by 9 centimetres. And the basic white is 0.5 centimetre smaller again. So it's 12 centimetres by 8.5. And I'm going to, normally I say not to stamp until, or not to stick your white layer. If you're going to stamp on it, don't stick it down, because in case you make a mistake. But add that on like so, and I'm going to get my even, but what I want to do is actually I want to put it inside so that I know where I want this particular greeting placed, sort of that when the card is sitting in like that, nice and straight. I sort of want my greeting sitting in the V of the card. And you see the way the shape of the stamp set is, that's why I want it to go down like so. But I've just realised I have my ribbon tied on it and it's not going to do, so leave the ribbon to the last. But with these photopolymer stamps you can, it's not bad, but it's not brilliant. I'm going to have to redo that one, but I'm not going to do it on camera. So we'll just go ahead and stick on the little star that's in your kit. And as I said before, my to and from, I have cut in half, and I just put it down at the bottom. So this is actually tucked in underneath the card, and you can put that together. Now, one of the ladies in class yesterday when I was doing this said, well, how would you make this card prop up? And I said, well, you don't. It's sort of one of these ones that sort of stands on its own. But if you wanted it to be the front of a card, You can get a base well, this is actually crumb cake because it belongs to another card, but if you had it in the same tone as the Sahara Sand, you could actually put it on the top of it. And the measurements for this card base then would be, it's 21 centimetres by 14.5, I think it is. And then because this is half a centimetre smaller all round, you could add that to the front of your card and make it so that it could stand up. And it'd just be a matter of layering it in there. But that's your pocket card, and I hope you enjoy making this one. It's really quite simple, and I hope you have liked my design of it. So thank you, and I'll see you again later for card number 5.